Latoya, Latoya, here she comes. She comes to bring you joy. She comes to bring you love. She comes to bring you awareness. She comes to bring you joy.
Latoya.
She comes to bring you love.
Here it comes.
Latoya, Latoya, here she comes. She comes to bring you joy. She comes to bring you love. She comes to bring you awareness. She comes to bring you joy. She comes to bring you love.
Hello, optimistic family of this country and nation. Your girl, Miss, again coming with words of inspiration that is for all culture, status, and wealth. The title for today was presented to me sometime last week, and at first it was just given to me with the word freedom. But today we're going to discuss how freedom and love works together and let you decide if it's interchangeable. Again, allow you to decide if it's interchangeable. First, let's give you the royal welcome. Hello, everyone. If you are an optimist, you are a family. Welcome to my heart and its spring that has nothing but love. You heard me. But love. Nothing but love. That's it. Pure love. Nothing else in the recipe, ladies and gentlemen. If you are new to the channel, let me also give you the royal welcome. Welcome to my heart. Welcome to the sound of my voice that brings love, joy, and hope. Listen, optimistic family. It does not matter where you are from in this life. No. Or your background. No. It does not matter if the ocean divides us. Guess what? My heart springs for you. Faith, hope, joy. Yes? I hope I have removed all that devil's angel which speaks to you. Tell it this. It's for me, not you evil thoughts and doubts, not for you. Optimistic family, say to doubtful thoughts, excuse me, guest of doubts. You are not invited or belong in my mind. Let's repeat that. I said, optimistic family, say to doubtful thoughts, excuse me, guest of doubts. You are not invited or belong in my mind. And say that as often as you need to, and say it with an attitude. All right, you are allowed to have an attitude in this case. Amen. Family, it is open only. Say, it is open for only me, the optimist. Say this. It's for royal only. Yeah. Please step in and feel at home. Guess what? You are now a member of this royal family and friend optimistic club. Yay! Please listen and be inspired to be better in your life and places of work. Okay? Listen, I am listen carefully. I am now your Latoya the Optimist. Okay? You heard me correctly. I did not stutter. I didn't stumble or fall. No. Say with me, we are family and friends. We are royal optimists. okay? Or we are the royal optimists, okay? Yes? Fantastic. Optimistic family, I am talking about today freedom and love, just to remind you. Again, I am going to be talking about freedom and love. At first, I think I mentioned this earlier in the beginning, it was an entirely different topic. I had everything planned out, just had to type it up and put it together. But I feel it was something stronger than my desires, my initial thought, the Holy Spirit, bottom line, that it's in charge, okay? Yes, it was entirely different. But what I would like for you to do is to keep a lookout for the original post that I was supposed to post and our podcast, because it will be a post and a podcast, all right? Or maybe one, we'll see. Okay, it will have a PDF copy attached that goes along with the already prepared podcast that I had that was supposed to be for today. But again, plans change. All right. When that episode is posted, it will provide additional support. That PDF will provide additional support. Again, just to reiterate, this will be for the next episode coming out soon. Now, what I would like for you to do is to make sure, okay, you get it. Again, it's going to be a PDF and it's going to have a small purchase that will be required. All right? No worries, right? Now, my initial announcement is I don't want you to forget to remember I said this last time? I would love for you and I need you to keep on the lookout for the next 2 special workshop. It is written, almost completed. It's in the editing mode and the final touches, love and marinated and name it. Everything is going on in this pot. Okay, gonna be again 2 special workshop, 2 ebook. All right, they support each other. The first one will be available in a few weeks. Okay, now the first one that's going to be available in a few weeks, I am not going to be posting it as a podcasts. Okay, what I will try to do is post like a Triller podcast, which is going to give you the introduction of what that workshop and ebook entails, what's involved in it, what's the benefit, and then you'll be able to click the link to register for the workshop. And when you register for the workshop, it's going to have attached, when you register and purchase the workshop, that purchase will include the ebook, because I am so excited and I can't wait. I'm like this little kid, my mom in the kitchen cooking cookies. It smells so good, but it's nowhere near, well, it's half ready, but it smells so good, it feels so good, and I just will give it to you right away. Again, it will be available in a few weeks. It will not be a podcast. I will post like a Triller, giving you an introduction to hopefully take away. You will definitely be taking away something amazing. I mean, I might be saying this, let's not say, I want the best for you. I want everything that I say and do for you to be transformational to the highest, but I'll be humble, okay? But again, I want you to look out for it. Again, it will just be a Triller giving you introduction to what is involved when you click the link and make the purchase. It's going to give you access to the pre-recorded workshop that comes along with an attached PDF, okay? Now, they work interchangeable. One supports the other, but I did try to write the workbook in a way where if you are a reader and you just want to read it, then I'll have that maybe at extended time, or maybe at the same time, I will have it available where you can just purchase the ebook, okay? Now, when you do get it, make sure you tell everyone you know wherever you are. Sign up for the workshop, you'll get the ebook, okay? All right. Now, one more thing. A link to the workshop, the first workshop, again, that comes along with an ebook. I will also, apart from the Triller, I will try to post it, my other podcast, like show notes. This way, the message is getting across. I'll figure it out as I go along. But family, I am so excited. I'm very excited. I'm very happy for you. I'm happy for me. I'm happy for you. All right. And I'm also going to try to put it on my website, which is, quote, my blog. Again, please be mindful that it will have Latoya the Optimist logo name, because that's my logo name. Latoya the Optimist. Latoya the Optimist is my logo name. And then following that will be the title of that workshop and ebook. Now, I can't tell you. Sorry, I cannot tell you the name of that ebook or name of the workshop, because it's the same thing yet until it's released. You know why. You know. Okay? We gotta keep something, okay, hidden. I have to create that suspense. How boring would I be if I didn't give you any suspense, huh? Think of it. Seriously? Anyway, keep checking the podcast, the show notes. Look out for the Triller. Look at the website, which is a blog, and look out for the link. Family, get excited. Get excited, optimistic family. I need you excited, okay? All right, let's transition. Now, what motivates today's discussion, guys? Listen, I'm not a cry baby. When I tell you what motivated this, okay? This discussion. But I had a bad dream last night. I had a bad dream. I woke up 2 a.m. and started crying. I was scared. I was frightened, and I cried for a few hours. I cannot tell you the dream. It's not PG. It's graphic. It's not good, okay? And at least I'm not going to tell you just yet. But you never know. It might be in one of my workbook. I might give you a hint in the workbook or workshop. So you have to make sure you get it. Make sure you register, okay? And one last episode, I told you that I might have a workshop relating to creating a life inventory. Guess what? I did it. It's like you have your baby and oh my gosh, he or she is walking. They're walking. Jumping with joy. Well, guess what? I set up my first workshop. Now, it's nowhere as intense as the other two that I've created. Trust me. But it still will have some intensity because, we're going to be talking about, it's going to be a Q&A. I'm going to give you an introduction and a little couple PowerPoints on my viewpoints and things to consider. And we're going to talk, and then I'm going to take all your questions and so forth and so on, okay? It's going to be only 30 minutes. So I will post the link to the workshop titled Creating a Life Inventory List. Link will be posted. So register. It starts today. The workshop starts today and tomorrow. I will be doing it every Friday and Saturday. Thus far, it could change. But as of now, it's Thursday and Friday. But what you need to know, I am going to be running this. If the dates do change, I do apologize ahead of time because, life happens. But it's definitely going to be an ongoing thing. So I will place the link that I currently have and the dates, and do register. It will get filled up quickly, and let's have a chat about how to go over your life inventory list, answer a few questions, and you can get to meet me. You see my face and everything. Yay! Yeah, so anyway, back to my story. Let me repeat what I was saying. Stay on track for that. Anyway, so I woke up in the morning and I started crying, and I cried for a few hours, and it really, really terrified me. I tell you guys, it really, really was horrific. It's like I was there, and it was so real. It was awful. Anyway, I prayed and I prayed after that horrific dream. It brought me to start praying for our nation and leaders of all sectors, okay? That also inspired and motivated me to urgently prepare this episode, like in urgency. Literally, I've been up since 2 this morning, okay? I've been up since 2. I have not slept since 2 this morning. So I have been thinking, working, writing, and putting this together since 2. All right? So I hope you appreciate this this message and it resonates, what you can do for me is please make sure every single person in every industry, every home listens and hear this, okay? Now, again, the topic is freedom and love, and the question is, does freedom and love works interchangeable, or does it works the same? As I continue to cry in my heart while words of wisdom came pouring. Now, what I'm telling you today, listen, it's a summary, all right? Because I don't want to have you listening for like 2-3 hours. I mean, this is not, call that movie Titanic. Okay, but if I were to continue and give you the real rawness about it, it would probably be in an ebook. It will most likely be in an ebook. But yes, it's a summary, and I'll start out by saying I started the whole conversation, the whole thinking process, everything, and I said, wait, love is a sign of freedom. It is the clear representation of freedom. Here's what my mind and heart, what's going on, it's like a busy Wall Street in my mind. First, let me interject this. The wisdom and thoughts, this was all happening while I'm talking to myself. I'm not sure why I'm telling you this. Yeah, but that's right. It was all happening. I'm exhausted doing this too. I'm tired. It's almost like I was in a meeting. Busy, urgent meeting. And to your question, I heard you. She crazy. No, I am not crazy. Okay, I promise you, I am not crazy. Optimistic family, my point is, the heart was made with power to work on its own. No machine or any sort of connection needed to have the heart beats on its own, right? Okay, optimistic family. Now, the heart by itself, okay, operates and performs the Freedom Act. Ooh, it's getting warm in here, right? I'll say this again. The heart and itself operates and performed, my mouth was dry, the Freedom Act. And this freedom movement keeps us alive. Wow. Take a moment and digest that. What did I say? The heart itself operates and performs the Freedom Act. Act is act of doing, right? And this freedom movement keeps us alive. Did you digest it yet? Pause, as long as you need. But don't forget to come back and listen. Optimistic family, the heart is special, perfect, and definitely, I know this, represent what freedom means. Each of us have a heart. Fact. This is fact, right? With this heart, we have the freedom to move. Wait a minute. Correction. I'll repeat that. Each of us have a heart, and it's a fact. With this heart, we have the freedom to love whomever we choose. This is also a fact. Now, in quote, in the right, appropriate, and natural way. Amen. Hallelujah. All right. This very heart gives us freedom. Freedom to desire just about anything we want, to love the natural and holy righteous way. This freedom that works interchangeably with love, okay, makes us love things, makes us want to create things. Are you listening? I'm getting somewhere. I'm going to make a point soon. Love and freedom also makes us move and travel many lands and sea to many nations. It brings us to different places and corners of the world so freely desired. Yes? This very heart again represents freedom. It gives us an eye to see the world, ears to hear everyone around the world. This is love and freedom. Love royal is freedom. What did I say? This love and freedom is for you, royals. Yes, you. Yes, who's you that is listening? Optimistic family from all nation and status of life. Listen to my voice, optimistic family. Your existence is what clarify and define love and freedom. With that said, you cannot say you have not lived and experienced love and freedom. No. Your existence is freedom. Your life again is freedom. Every man and animal of some kind know the familiar word within themselves called love. Again, the act of freedom. If you are living this life and you have lived alive and have loved and have felt the freedom of just loving, guess what? This is freedom. And this freedom that led you to love, it's inside of you. Freedom. It's in you. Freedom is for you. If you have seen, let me just marinate it a little bit. If you have seen, taste, experience any desirable thing, food, whatever it is, that was love. That was freedom. What you felt again was love and freedom. Another thing, love and freedom, I'm going to keep telling you. Love and freedom is made for every single person. Every single. If you have a life with family or you have a family, guess what? You had the freedom to grow your family and feel the love. You experienced loved and it's freedom. Okay? You were given love. You were given freedom. I hope I don't sound redundant today, but love is interchangeable. Love is the act of freedom. Love and freedom allows us to seek many things across lands and across the 7 seas. Love and its freedom also allows us to collect information, to study, and to learn. After all, isn't this how the world, nature, and humans developed and evolved? This very love and freedom, I must say again, is a gift that should never be forgotten. I'll say this again. This very love and freedom is a gift that should never be forgotten, right? And as we humans travel the land and many seas, we learn from each other. People, optimistic family, do you realize that? Come on, you guys have brilliant minds. As we humans travel and learn, travel many lands and sea and cross many seas, we learn from each other, okay? We learn from each other. With the act of love and freedom, we teach each other new things and our ways of adaptation. Yes. Big word, right? Optimistic family, this is the way to guarantee our environmental survival. This cycle of learning, love, and freedom helps us to further learn new things year after year for decades across many seas, across many countries. This is our nature, okay? This is nature. This is humans' nature. This is normal. This is normal in our act. It is the gift. This is our gift to move. And this gift is the gift of freedom. Without this love and freedom to travel to seas, okay, where would our world be today? Where would our world be today? Optimistic family, please listen. Where would our world be today if that freedom was taken away? Correct me if I'm wrong, but don't water moves? Water, don't the current, the current, and you have current in the ocean that pulls it, right? And you have electricity, which is current, right? All of that takes energy to move. Don't humans need to have the same ability to move? Please consider the questions, the statement, and please listen to it several times to make sense of it, okay? Really appreciate that. Family, movement, create knowledge. Movement inhibit us with grace and power. What if nature decides to remove the freedom of movement? The technology we so codependent on in our society. Yeah, hello. The gadget person, we need therapy. But anyway, I love it. But listen, no disrespect to anyone whatsoever, okay? I love technology. But we are very, very dependent on it, okay? In our society today and will more even in the future. But the question is, what if nature decides to remove movement? A weird question, but think about it. What if nature decides to remove movement? How will we evolve? What would we humans do? What if the wind never blows? What if the sky closes? You're like, how in the world? Come on, use your imagination. Okay? No clouds, no sun, no rain. We die of thirst. What if streams decide, I have no energy, I can't move? It stops. How will our seeds, our farmers, how will we produce the food that we harvest, the tree that we grow to build our house? How will we survive if this love, freedom, and movement, which is natural, changes? What if animal of all kinds stop producing? What will we do, and what will happen to us? Imagine if movement becomes impossible, both for nature and humans. It is, I don't know what the word you would call this statement, but just work with me here. What if movement becomes impossible, both by nature entirely? Nothing moves. No wind, no rain, no water. Your legs suddenly say, listen, freedom and love doesn't exist. I'm not moving. It stops moving. Ability to create, you can't do it anymore. Your ability to walk, nobody can walk anywhere. The wind, the rain, the animals, nothing. Everything, nature and humans stop. Imagine if movement becomes impossible. What would become of us if this happens? Love and freedom makes everything possible. I'll say that again. Love and freedom makes everything a possibility. It makes things possible. Optimistic family, if you are hearing this, consider the reasons. Consider the reason for what love, freedom, and movement represent. Consider how it will allow us to teach the things to each other as we explore the world through our eyes and mind. This love which creates freedom gives us desires to give, okay? And to give back in many ways. This love represents freedom and movement. When we share, we grow. When we learn, we gain wisdom. Did you hear me? I said, beautiful people, when we share, we grow. And when we learn, we gain wisdom. When we walk, we discover and evolve. When we talk, sounds travel, right? It's important that that doesn't stop. Am I correct? Yes. Thank you. When we talk, sounds travel. We receive the sound of love and of the love of freedom and movement. Movement is freedom. Having this freedom is a right given to all humans and animals. Everything in nature needs to survive by this love and freedom. Why? Because it's a gift. It's our gift. Optimistic family, I can sit here and tell you in a million zillion ways how love and freedom works interchangeably. But I will trust all my royals in high places and low places. Please think about it. You'll realize that we, the people, already were given freedom. The freedom of movement. This is, I think, is a small example of the heart showing us some of the thing it produces. Love and its freedom. Love and its freedom, guess what? It's gracefully ours. Yeah. You know what? It was given to use, to experience. Let me say that again. Love, freedom, and movement was given to us to use, to experience, to share, and teach. It also gives us ways to communicate, right? This love and freedom, the love of freedom and movement. You getting my point? Hint, hint. Royals of high places, you know yourself. Know this. Respectfully, removing the natural law of movement is like taking away nature's ability to survive and stabilize itself. So, optimistic family, as we work together and make decisions to better each other's lives, please please keep in mind love and its freedom and movement is a blessing. Guess what again? It was given to you. I know I told you that several thousand times already, but I had to tell you again, okay? Words of wisdom. Make whatever decision wisely and very carefully because it can affect love and its freedom. So until next time, my optimistic family, please stay encouraged. Think with your pure heart. Think only with love for each other. And don't forget to live a life to learn and grow together. Before I say goodbye, or before I say till next time, or till next episode, I have written a little poem that is a summary of what we have just discussed. So instead of me giving you a raw, boring bullet point, I allowed the grace and love in me to lead me to the point of writing this. I literally did this 5 minutes out of the shower. It's titled The Movement of Life. The movement of life is nature's way of balancing itself. The movement of life makes space for new evolution. The movement of life creates growth, knowledge, and wisdom. The movement of life preserves peace and harmony. The movement of life is life's way of representing the gift of freedom and love. The movement of life is love. The movement of life is life's way of experiencing abundance. The movement of life is natural to all of mankind. The movement of life is life. The very freedom of movement allows us to adjust our actions when necessary to create a well-managed, civilized world. The act of movement justifies that it is a gift from God. The movement of a growing mother with child is proof. Love and movement is by design. It is the act of freedom and love. It is for you and me. Love, freedom, and movement all combined represent once again God's intentional love. This is natural. This is by design. Love, freedom, and movement. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it really, really gave you the summary of what I was really trying to tell you through all my babbling up there. Okay. I hope it also bring you comfort. So please like, share, and forward this message of hope to anyone and every person you know in high places around the world, especially here at home, to your friends, neighbors, and co-workers that makes decisions. Tell them to listen, please. Their optimistic girl is asking, okay? Tell, ladies and gentlemen, please listen, be kind to each other. Family everywhere, let's work hard to maintain life and nature. Let us not rewrite its law that is written and that was put in place. Let's not change joy in life. I said it. Let's not change joy in life. Anyway, please continue to keep our royal optimistic laws and secret in your heart. And I'll remind you, our first royal oath is, what is it? I'll tell you. Never hate. It is, without doubt, weakness. Optimistic family, be honest. It shows confidence because I believe in you. You don't need to be dishonest. You got all the tools, bells, and whistles, okay? Peel back the skin, ladies and gentlemen. What do you see? Well, we are one, okay? Optimistic family, were you encouraged? Yes? Fantastic. Did you feel loved? Yes? Fantastic. Please, there's a link. Okay, I'm giving you 2 links now. All right, the first one I mentioned earlier was to register for the Life Inventory Live workshop that's running every week for the rest of the year. So far, life doesn't happen, but for the most part, it will. Okay, I'll place that link. The first important link that will be in the show notes. Click on it and show your support for optimistic work and movement. What is it? You're gonna click on it and you're gonna show your your support for the optimistic work and movement, okay? It will be appreciated. Whatever and however high or low, it will be received with joy. Last question I leave you with, beautiful people. What happens if we defy the freedom of movement? What did I say? What happens if we defy the freedom of movement? Think about it. I love you. Latoya loves you. Please take care. Ciao.